insert generic greeting here. I genuinely have no idea what this video is. Now, here's the thing, I felt like I want to give a little bit of a live update because I haven't posted in 2 months, which feels very strange to think about. I also haven't filmed in an entire month, and I feel like that's the more strange part actually. Hey, Editing Lemon here. I'm gonna pop up a couple times throughout this video, because there's some things I have to correct or clarify, given that this video was filmed 2 months ago and some things I'm saying just don't really add up anymore the way they were meant to. The good thing is that I'm in a vastly different location and also my hair looks quite different than 2 months ago, so it will be easy to see whenever I'm there to just correct things I said in a different part of the video. I've done YouTube for almost 3 years now, that feels insane to say, and I usually have been filming all the freaking time. I'm very bad at editing and uploading in my day-to-day life, which means I currently have about 3 or 4 dozen completely filmed videos on my hard drives that I still should edit at one point. I frankly cannot wait until this becomes my actual full-time job, and I know I shouldn't really count on that because that could just also never happen, but I would have so much content to post, honestly. Just sometimes it's very hard to schedule that in between university, your actual job, and then also your life. So that's what's currently has been holding me back. And I currently actually have holidays from my job where I plan to pre-edit a lot of stuff. Because here's the thing. For example, one of my longest running series is the series that is called Germans Try, where me and some friends try candy and snacks from other countries. I have about 10 of these videos already filmed, and my plan was to actually not post any of them this year anymore, however to get all of them edited and then have one for every month of next year. Because I feel like if I actually want to grow to the point where I can make money with YouTube, because I feel like it's just my current passion that I really want to make into a job, I feel like the best way would be having some consistency. So that's currently what I'm trying to do with all of my series, which means this year I technically only try to post one-off videos that have no connection to other videos, and everything that's a series I'm gonna kinda try to move into next year, except the entire Europe by Lemon thing, which is what my last update video was about. That is meant to be done this year, so I can do next season next year. Yeah, Europe by Lemon isn't gonna be finished this year. It's likely not even gonna get an episode, to be honest, because university has been really stressful. And I started editing only a week ago, and I'm currently working on getting all the candy videos done for next year. They might start this year actually, there might be a candy video for November and December. Again, no promises, but otherwise I can really not tell what's gonna happen with the rest of this year whatsoever. We'll see about that, because as said, I haven't edited anything within the past month, and I'm also gonna be gone for a couple of weeks now, so you can also tell that this was not uploaded before my trip, otherwise it would have been online 2 months ago. The good thing with that, however, is that content is gonna happen right after this. There's not gonna be another gap of me traveling and then finally doing videos. I'm gonna do editing right after this one is uploaded. And this is also the only time my hair is on camera in this state, because it's currently this has been very blue at the point where I bleached it, and I felt like it was gonna stay that blue, but it very much washed out, which is great. This is a great base for dyeing. Let's also get my hair dyed, because my friend is gonna come over very soon for the actual dyeing job. So the thing is, we're actually gonna go rainbow this time, which is very ambitious, to be honest, and also my hair, in my opinion, isn't actually long enough. I wanted to wait with rainbow until it's a bit longer, but I'm gonna get into why I'm doing rainbow now in a second. So here we have, for example, yellow. Then we have orange. We have... which red is that? We have red, which looks very purple here, but it should be red. We have a green. We have a very purple. That's a new one. I haven't tried that one yet. We have something in between red and purple. And... oh, that's blue. I just called this purple. This is purple. I mean, that friend has already dyed my hair, but still this is gonna be a bit of a challenge, I feel like. Gonna see how that goes. So here's the thing. One of the main reasons why I didn't actually end up editing anything is because something took my mind entirely. I wanted to make an introduction to this topic before I post that video, because this might be the first video I'm gonna be posting, and it's gonna be very ambitious depending on how well the filming will go. But here's the thing. Currently on social media, there's this, I don't want to say trend, but there's a lot of people with platforms that are being very loud and trying to ban kings from pride parades. And there's a lot of problems with that, let alone that, you know, if you look at the history of Stonewall, kink has always been a very important part of pride and a very important part of fighting for the rights of queer people. So trying to include people with kinks from pride parades, exclude. That was a dumb mistake to make, and I feel like a very obvious one at that, but I wanted to point out that the word I meant to use here was exclude, not include. I don't even have words for it. It's absolutely lacking any sort of respect for the people that fought for your rights. So that's great. And because I saw this so often, I decided that I want to do something against it. So within like a couple of days, and this random idea and me posting one TikTok about looking for people that wanted to help me, it suddenly became a full whole project. And then I ended up in some pub play groups. As in, you know, the people that wear dog masks. That's a very broken down version of describing it. I ended up getting very active there and also finding people for my documentary that is now gonna happen. Then we went to other pride parades where we gave away information leaflets about the project to find more people. And this has occupied my mind like a lot. And I'm the kind of person, when I have something very stressful going on, my mind just blocks out everything else. So sitting down and editing other videos was just not a possibility ever since this project became a thing. Because even though I wasn't doing much of anything most of these days, I wasn't able to. Like, I was not able to concentrate on anything that is not this project. I just don't know when it's gonna be uploaded. Maybe in October, if we're lucky. I do have to write subtitles for it, because some of these people will only be speaking German. So I will make this video be German and English with both subtitles, which is gonna add another layer of work. And because of that, I'm gonna dye my hair rainbow now. Because, you know, why not look extra fancy for that? You know, shooting a thumbnail is sometimes more work than it should be, but you know. I was trying to figure out how to place these with me before the hair dye, because I feel like I wanna, you know, not take the surprise away. So people actually watch this to see what my hair looks like afterwards. And it's like, how do you hold these in the hands while taking a picture of yourself? I don't know. But now for the hair dyeing portion. I'm not actually gonna, film a lot of this, but I did a few TikToks about dyeing my hair in the past. And I feel like I want to include some of the background knowledge. So for example, one of the things I usually do is, first of all, I don't always do this, but this is like the best way to actually do that. I tie up my hair at the back, and then I have like this very fatty cream that I usually put all over my face, so my face doesn't stain as much. And I mean, I wouldn't say I recommend this brand necessarily, I only have this because of eczema. Like, I got this like about 6 years ago as like, you know, a more medicinal thing to... It really looks like sunscreen right now. To have a more medicinal thing to wash my hands with while eczema is there. I haven't really had an outbreak in a while, luckily, but I also have never used it for that, to be honest. I always just have used... Why am I... Oh god. Yeah, I just started creaming my entire face, even though I only need to, you know, do my forehead where the dye is gonna be. Like, literally, I'm commenting that it looks like sunscreen, and then I start applying it like sunscreen. Also, yeah, I know I have a very massively receding hairline. We'll see how long I will still have fun with dyeing my hair and how long I will still have hair. But I'm not gonna do a hair transplantation. Like, I already decided strongly against that, and I know that once I start losing my hair, it's gonna be shitty. But I'm just gonna accept that. my bleaching is like a month ago and you can already see so much brown coming out, which is gonna be an issue because that part in the front is gonna be the yellow part. So basically what we're gonna do is like yellow in the middle, and then orange, green, red, blue, purple and red purple. Second recommendation for anybody that's never dyed their hair, get a pack of gloves. Because if you do this with your hands are never gonna be looking like hands ever again. I mean, I have a massive package here. There's still like a ton in, which is good because again, 7 colors, and I would like that person to be able to just change them whenever we change to a different color. I think that's everything I had to say in before the dye job, so I'm just gonna contact my friend now and you're gonna see me again once there's color on my head. So the thing is, we ended up filming more or less the entire process of dyeing my hair. However, my friend didn't really want to be seen. She doesn't feel comfortable having her face shown, which is why this is such a weird angle where you see her upper body. I wanted to point that out because I feel like it looks a bit weird without explaining that. Because this is not an angle I would have chosen otherwise. We would have definitely filmed this in a different way. But I wanted to have the hair dyeing on camera, so I hope this is not weird whatsoever. Oh yeah, one point I completely forgot. For anybody that never dyed their hair but now wants to, get clothing where you don't care if it gets ruined. Like I currently have a shirt on that I would never wear. I have about 3 of those that are just there for dyeing and bleaching at this point. Because no matter what you do, no matter how careful you are, either the bleach or the dye or whatever you're doing with your hair will get on whatever you're wearing. I even have pants on right now that I don't wear at all ever, that are just there for exactly that. So that's a very important recommendation, and with that being said, now let's get to the actual dyeing. Alright, we figured out a way to actually film this. I'm not sure how much of this material I'm gonna use, but we're gonna try at least. Also for the hair dyeing portion of the video, I'm just gonna put music overlay and kinda skip through the different parts of dyeing the hair. Even though I thought about making overlay audio and talking about the hair dyeing process, I then realized that I don't really have anything to say or to add. And since we both spoke German, as we usually would do while dyeing the hair, there's not even like the actual audio I could use. So music it is! Alright, the camera battery ran empty and I'm not sure if the angle is worse now, but it doesn't really matter, we're just gonna continue filming this. So apparently this video became more of a hair dyeing video than I anticipated. I'm just trying to kinda showcase this. Hold on. I don't know how good this is on camera right now. This was fun so far. I have an entire trash bag of like, you know, the tissue we use to always clean the brush and stuff like that. I am very excited for how this is gonna end up looking. The weird part is like the orange here looks very strange with this part because this looks more purple than it is, but I feel like my hair is also falling in a weird way right now. So we'll see how this looks like once I washed out all the paste that is currently on my head. But yeah, this is not what this video was meant to be, but I guess this is a hair dyeing video now as well. I don't upload videos in the order they're filmed, so my hair color is always jumping around and people have asked for hair dye videos and I was always like, I don't know how to film that. I guess I just filmed that. I'm gonna film another clip once my hair is washed out, and then we're also gonna talk more about what I actually wanted to talk about. Also, side note, I'm using Directions here, which is one brand of semi-permanent hair dye. And usually they say, I think, like, to leave it in about 20 minutes. I do 45, just to be sure. After a certain point, there's no reason to leave it in any longer, but 45 minutes is what usually worked for me. So I'm gonna wait 45 minutes and yeah. Oh my, how do I start even talking about this? This is... this is crazy! Holy shit, this looks so freaking good. Every color pops, like especially this red here, pops so much, and then you have this like more like wine red-ish color that really stands out. The blue is really... The yellow looks so good. Everything looks so good about this. I mean, yeah, some of the cutoffs are a bit harsh, but then again, they're not really. And like, yeah, I miss a bit of the orange, to be honest. Because that's the part where I always keep my hair back. So there is technically more orange, it's just not that visible, but like... Holy shit! The light's frankly not the best here necessarily, but I think this is the coolest looking hair I had so far. Like, oh my god, I'm like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I don't know what it looks like from the back, to be honest. I haven't made any pictures yet. But holy crap, this looks so good. I'm definitely gonna try to redo this a couple of times once it washes out. I'm not sure if it will look as good every time, but like, what was this video about again? Like at this point I feel like I should just have made a hair dye video instead of an update video, because I feel like this was more hair dyeing than updating anyway. So before I keep repeating myself for another 50 times talking about how amazing my hair is, and also just really saying a lot of nothing, all I have to add is I hope you still have patience for me eventually uploading again. As said, I have dozens of videos already filmed and dozens of videos up to film. I have like this whole document with like every already filmed video and how much material I have, so I can sort through and see for what I have time to edit. For example, if I have like 3 hours of material, that means the video is gonna take at least 9 hours to edit. I always count like 3 times the time because that's just how it goes. So I can really not tell you which videos are meant to go up this year anyway, but I will definitely try to post at least once or twice a month this year still, while working for all the content coming next year. Everything's a bit slow right now, but I will never disappear. And I'm aware that there have been cases of YouTubers saying like, hi, I'm back, and then they disappear forever. It's not gonna happen for me. I still have a lot of passion for this, and I'm gonna be here for years to come, but you just have to wait for some of the projects to be finished. If you're in my Discord community, there are some videos that I announced months ago and they never happened. Like for example the water drop video, if you know what that is. That is still gonna happen eventually. Also I tried Ancestry, that is gonna happen this year, hopefully. Actually I have to film another clip for that because there's new stuff happening on that website, so that's gonna be an interesting video. One more thing I wanted to clarify is that the queer documentary I talked about in this video is still a heavy priority of mine. However, it might not be the next video uploaded, it might not even come online this year. It really depends on my workload, because there is a lot of editing involved, especially with writing the subtitles, and I want this to be as good as possible. Also, views are really low around Christmas, and it's not that I care about my video getting a lot of views, but I care about the reason why this video is produced in the first place, and it needs to be seen by as many people as possible for the awareness it's fighting for. And therefore it wouldn't make sense to upload it like mid-December, because less people would see it, as opposed to mid-January, for example. So it really depends on how quick I can edit it. It might come out early December. I cannot make any promises. If I can't get it done by early December, I will definitely move it to next year, because again, it's just a lot better for the video and for everybody involved if it would come online in a time where people would likely stumble upon it. So even though I mentioned this video, and even though I kind of wanted to make this the next video uploaded after this one, it will probably take a while still, but it will be coming. 100%, that's an absolute promise. That's the only thing I'm gonna promise. Like, if for some reason I would suddenly quit YouTube, which is definitely not gonna happen, I would still produce that video. That video is gonna come out. I just don't know exactly when. Anyway, as I said, before I keep repeating myself 50 times, I hope you stay tuned for the future. Thank you for watching this video, whatever this video even was, to be honest. And hopefully see you next time. Bye. Oh, before I forget saying that, don't forget to leave a like and comment something down below. That helps a lot for the algorithm. Even though I'm currently not posting, you know, it always helps to boost everything for reasons. But yeah, with that being said, see you soon. Bye!